Hi, so a couple months ago I did a cover of Vanilla Baby, and since then a lot of people asked how I've played it, because at least as far as I'm aware there is no tabs or chords or tutorials for it, so I'm here to try and show you. If you have any questions about any of it, whether that's the picking or whatever, I'm going to try my best to explain this, but if you have any extra questions feel free to ask me in the comments or on anything, I don't really mind, and I'll try and get back to you and try and explain it as much as I can. So, right, let's do this. For the verses there are 4 shapes and the picking is the same in each verse, so don't have to worry about that, but the picking is a little bit complicated. So I'd recommend starting off doing it slowly and then building up speed as much as possible. At least that's what I did, and especially when I was singing with it as well, it took me a while to make sure that I was doing it in the right times. So, the first shape, and what you're going to do is you're going to pick the E string, the D string, the G string, and then the D string again, so like that, and then you're going to use your 4th finger, at least I use my 4th finger, to add the extra note. And you're going to pick the E and the G string at the same time with the extra note on there. And then take it off. So it sounds like, that's the first bit. And then the second bit, I've moved to there. And what you're going to do is play the A and G string together, and then the D string, A and G again, D string, so it's, and then you're going to play A and G, and then I use again my 4th finger to add that extra note, and you can play the A and G string again, and then remove it, so it sounds like. And then the next shape you're going to play the E string and the G string again, so it's E, G, D, E and G, D, and then add the extra note, and you can play the E and G string again, and then take it off and play the E and G strings, so it's, and then the last shape, so I use my 1st finger to put it there, and what you're going to do is play the A and G strings together, and the D again, A and G together, D, A and G together, D, A and G, and then you're going to add the notes on, so you can play the A and G while you add that extra note, and then add the next extra note. I do that with my 3rd finger, and play the A and G strings together again. So it should sound like, I'll do it slowly first. So I'll do it a little bit quicker. And that's all of it for the verses. It's for the pre-choruses. So this is where it's like, alright, that's it. So you're going to do a D minor shape, pick the D string, and then the 3 strings below it, so G, B, E. And do that again. And then play the bottom 3, and you're going to hammer on the extra note. I do that with my 4th finger, so. And you're going to also try and pull that off as well. And then you're going to move to the next shape, which is an F major 7, and for that it's the same concept, so D string and then 3 strings below it again, and then same with the bottom 3 strings, and you're gonna use pinky finger, that's on the B string, you add the extra note, so it's, so each of those chords you play twice, and then it's to the chorus, so it should sound like. And then you're going to go into the chorus. There are 3 chords. chords for this. So you can bar these if you'd rather just strum it. So you've got 3 shapes. So for me, instead of barring them while I'm picking it, I just put my first finger there instead. Pick the A string, then D and B together, so A, D and B together, G string, and then A again and D and B together. So A, D and B, G, A, D and B. And then you're going to move to the shape up, and you're going to so you go A, D, G, B, so just pick them up. You're going to do the same picking that you did for the chord where it was moved literally 1 fret up, so just the A, D and B, G, A, D and B, and you do that twice. So it should sound like... There you go, that's the choruses. So then for the next verses, it's the same 4 shapes, and same for the pre-chorus, same for the chorus, and for the pour it all on me, it's the same as the chorus picking, so that's all the same. And then she goes, you know what? And that bit, what you're going to do is move the same shape you've been doing in the chorus, and you're going to move that to the 5th fret. Do the same picking as you were doing for the chorus, where it's A, D and B, G, A, D and B. So, and then you're going to pick the A string, and then the 3 strings below together, and then move the shape all the way down to an A, and do the same that. So you're picking the A string and the D, G, B together. So it'll be, then move up again and do the same bit. Human behaviour forgotten. And then you move back to the chorus again, so same picking. And then you can continue the picking for a little bit longer. And then for the how can I be, that bit at the end, you just do the verses picking. And that's how can I be a little baby, that's what you do for all of that. And that's you done. Hope that was useful. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. If you have any other songs you need help with, I know a couple of people have asked for Goodbyes, the Georgia Smith one, so I might try and do that.